Good morning, Emmanuel, and happy Men's Day, bros. What's up, man? Bishop Henderson, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to the congregation in this manner, and just, continuing on this fine day. So here we are today, just talking about, men in pursuit of the prize, and our reference verses are Philippians 3, verses 13 and 14, where it reads, "Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead. I press toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." And so it's really about that continued spiritual growth. Even in later, Paul talks about that we don't have it, but we continue pushing forward as if we did. And so why is really spiritual growth important for us is a simple question or a simple answer as to why growth is important to us in general. We have this feeling, this drive as men, if we're not really doing anything, it weighs on us and we don't feel like we're productive. And then when we don't feel like we're productive, we don't have these good feelings, we go to these other things that aren't going to put us in the right place, where we fill these voids, whether it be drugs, alcohol, women. And so when we have this steady thing to look forward to press to, it guides us, it bounces us, and it puts us on the right path. And there's a caveat though, because God talks about, without me, everything that you try and do is impossible. So we have this understanding, this knowledge, this revelation given to us by God that we need to seek Him first. We seek His kingdom, and all these other things will be added unto them. So we understand spiritually, through Bible study, through worship, through praise, through prayer, through fellowship, we have these things that can put us on the right track, so that when we do it, when we have achieved these things, that we are of a content spirit, because we know we're progressing spiritually. And now it's not going to be, everybody has their own growth to it. And, I wrote this on my wall at my job, that even slow progress is still progression. So it's that continued forward. We know we're going to have that feeling of when we're not where we're supposed to be. And in those moments, we don't need to beat ourselves down and say, dang, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, so let me just give up. No, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, so let me start moving again. And so the reason why I'm honored that, Bishop has given me this opportunity, because in the way spiritual growth is played out for me, is I'm somebody that has well enough experience of when I try and do something without God, it never works. Now, not everybody's graced like that. Some people can do something without God and they can get to a bunch of money, but hey, the issue is that when it finally comes to them, the fall down is a lot harder. But I'm glad that God He gave me that grace to say, nah, every time you try and do anything, Justin, I'm gonna stop you right there. And so eventually I just got tired of not doing anything, going through that same cycle, and said, all right, God, let me grow in you. And when I started growing in Him, all these other things started growing in me, to the point where, all these things that I dreamed of being, like people considering me just as a leader and a good man, as someone to follow, those things became possible through God because I grew in Him. And so I just want to encourage the men today that, if you are feeling the struggle of growth, it really is as simple as starting back up again. If you feel like, you've got no, spirit to grow on, praise be to God that, He has orchestrated you to come here today and to start that journey. And if you continue to progress and continue to strive and continue to put that work forward through God, and that, all these things, these rewards that Christ has promised us will be available to us. So once again, Bishop Henderson, I thank you for this opportunity. And to the men of Emmanuel, I thank God for y'all and how y'all have impacted me so far in my time here. So I love y'all with the love of the Lord, and happy Men's Day.